often do you find yourself in pain? Whether you have an excruciating migraine, toothache, or you've rolled your ankle, we see pain daily throughout life.
But following pain, how often do you reach for a painkiller?
Painkillers have become more and more accessible to us, which is great, right? Why wouldn't you want to reduce the pain of a hangover after a wild night out? But what if I told you paracetamol, the most common painkiller, could actually cause devastating effects?
Well, first let's rewind and find out what a drug actually is.
So a drug is a chemical substance that reacts in the presence of an organism.
Next, how does paracetamol work? Well, hormones called prostaglandins are released by the body in response to injury and disease. These hormones create reactions that produce pain, fever, and inflammation. Paracetamol then acts by reducing the production of this hormone and by decreasing the intensity of pain signals to the brain, causing you to feel less pain. Now, what happens when a drug enters your body? Once swallowed, the drug goes through 4 stages. First, it is absorbed along the small intestine. Then, the drug is distributed within the body. And next, the drug gets metabolized, or broken down. Finally, the drug gets excreted. Let's not talk about how. Today, we'll focus on stage 3, metabolism, how the drug is broken down. This process is carried out by the liver. So, after taking a dose of paracetamol, chemical reactions occur that produce multiple byproducts. 2 of those byproducts are inactive and they eventually leave the body through urine or feces. However, another byproduct forms, known as NAPQI. This compound is highly toxic and reactive towards the liver. So much so that it is the leading cause of liver failure in the United States. So this is where dosage becomes important. When you follow the recommended dosage for paracetamol, your body can detoxify NAPQI using a chemical called glutathione. Now we'll refer to glutathione as GT. GT acts as a superhero. It binds to our villain, NAPQI, and converts it into a non-toxic substance so that it can no longer harm our body. However, in the event of taking too much paracetamol, as more and more NAPQI is produced, GT becomes overwhelmed, and its superhero days are over. It can no longer cope with the high levels of our villain, so NAPQI will remain toxic, and it goes on to cause damaging effects to our liver. So, to sum up,
Paracetamol is a brilliant painkiller, but it must be used wisely. Always remember to follow the recommended dosage found on the back of the packet and never underestimate the potential danger of paracetamol.